Well, here we are, Randy's hobby room. It's winter time, and I'm going to build something weird. It's a flyboat. I know we see these things, they're old, everybody's got one, but I'm going to build mine from this kit. And I have Dave here, and he's going to build his from Depron. Okay, and there's what Dave's going to make his out of. Just some sheets of Depron and skewers. There we go. Let's start this build. Well, first off, got my box open. Got my iTech. Well, at least it is an instruction book. Okay, and the main frame. Piece of Depron here. Come with, I got a couple sponsons, a main body, and a bunch of little Depron pieces. Okay. Oh, they gave me some fancy colored tape. That's cool. And the kit even comes with glue and a roll of Scotch tape. Okay, we'll get to this build. First off, Dave from scratch is going to trace these out and build them out of Depron and make one of these out of Depron from scratch. That's smooth. Okay, well, here we go. Got mine, we're going to put on a piece of Depron. Now he's going to trace around it and then cut it out. Well, here we are. Dave trimming out the pieces we cut from just one of these Lexan sheets, or Depron sheets here.
One piece,
yeah. We'll use this.
Oh, Randy.
And he's cutting the pieces out. We traced the pieces from the kit that I have over here. That came then in the bottom one. We traced all these pieces, and he's cutting them out of Depron over there. So, before you get dizzy, I'm going to shut the camera off and be turning around too much. So, other than the Depron for this kit, we're going to make some sponsons and a nose. So, we're going to glue some foam together that my neighbor used fixing his house, and I got for free, and make some sponsons out of it. We'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so here we are. We got 3 pieces of this leftover foam from when my neighbor did his house. I don't know if you can see this. I guess you can.
I can see it.
Okay. And now we're going to glue it together using a foam safe glue.
Let's clean the surface a little bit first. What do we got? You got rags in here?
Sure.
Looks like a rag.
Here we are. Those 3 pieces of foam, and we're gluing them together. So we got some weight on them down there, a toolbox. Then we'll carve out of that foam. We'll carve the pontoons
And
the canopy.
Cabin. Canopy.
For now, we'll start the build by putting the carbon rod in the airplane. Instructions in the first instructions say put the carbon rod in. There are 6 pictures and 6 instructions. There's not much to this build. And here's Dave.
Well, this is not easy.
Cutting out the groove by hand for the carbon rod. And on his, we're just going to use some old wooden cooking skewers. Okay, so asked me to put my carbon rod on. Now, they gave me glue. Just for this one job, I'm going to use this Gorilla Glue. Okay? We're going to put the glue along here. Rod in place. And there. I'll put a couple really weak clamps on that, I guess, if I have them. And that'll hold in place, and we'll let that set. Well, here we go, look. Got these made, carved out of fiber foam. I put the plastic ends on them. There's a mess everywhere for foam. This is not a clean job. We're gluing the center fuselage together. Okay, so we got sponsons made. I got mine over here. We're gonna put plastic pieces on the sponsons, get the motor mount made, and then we should be done. We'll put those together. There's not much to put together.
Nope, they go quick.
It's got 12 pictures. It's a total of 12 whole instructions on how to do this whole thing. Well, the instruction says somewhere, I don't think it says.
Oh, I think you did a great job with this, Randall.
Okay, so first instruction was to put the carbon fiber in. Second instruction was to mount the motor mount. Right? We got that done. Dave's working on that still. Then we had to put the little plastic on the sponsons. They're brown glue. Now it says to glue the sponsons to the boat. Then it says to finish the floating body. So put both sponsons on. Then I like this instruction. It says assemble the structure. Yeah, you know. So in other words, put the rest of the boat together. Okay. They give us all these pieces here. And we're just going to figure out, you know, where they go together, I guess, because we're supposed to complete the structure. Then if we look, the next instructions go right on to show us about
everything else together.
the control horns and stuff with the structure built. So, we're going to glue these onto the board, finish the center, and we'll be back. Well, here we go. Finally got the structure built. Pretty easy. It's 4 pieces. It's all put together. And over here, Dave has his. You can say it's like a Chinese clone because it's a copycat of the real thing. But yeah, it looks just as good as the real thing so far. We're going to attach the rudder and the ailerons. Do the servos and the motor, and we'll get them ready for a test run. Okay, here we go. There's Dave's. Got the motor on it, the receiver. It's all working, the ESC, and we got to put servos on and hook up all the wires. We have the rudder here and the ailerons working. Okay, and there's the that's the kit one. Hard to tell really the difference. That's the kit one. That's the one made from scratch. They're both pretty much the same. I think they're going to perform the same, except the scratch one is a bit heavier, but I don't think that's going to make much of a difference.
Oh, my shit on the floor.
Yes, it is. All your stuff on the
it's
floor.
not.
Okay, here we are. Okay, there's mine all done, ready to go. Out in the snow and get it wet. We'll see what's going to happen with it. And there's Dave's. He used the red stickers and I used the blue stickers out of the kit. So they both look really the same, you know. There's the one that's made from scratch. And that was made from a kit. Well, that was the build. These were very simple things to put together. Let's go out and see if they fly now.